welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the press conference. Belgium, Turkey with a World Championship qualification with a win for Turkey, 54-82. Congrats, coach, player. First, we're going to start with a short statement of player Erkan. Please, your thought of the game, please.
First of all, we win the game. I will congratulate my teammates. What coach says before the game, we did it on the court, and that's why we get the result. Also, you know, for the disaster earthquake in Turkey happened before 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. We let them, like, we want to make them happy in our country. If we made it, it's perfect for us.
Thank you very much, Coach Hatman. Congrats with your victory. And a short analysis of the game, please.
Of course, more than the technical part of the game, for us is important that our population, our people from Turkey, they show great atmosphere here in Belgium. I like to say thank you also for the Belgium Federation, for the Belgium organization, to let them to support us, to let them to support to our country, because really we had incredible disaster in Turkey. The psychology of the country still is not good, and this population that show that we are together, all Turkish people all together, and we saw that all Europe, starting to Belgium tonight, they are with us, and I am sure that we will pass this situation. About the game, I like to say that we played perfect game tonight. Thank you. We have this new generation, very young players, new players in the national team. Maybe we are not qualified in the FIBA World Cup. I think this is shame situation for the FIBA that they put these games during the season, that we can't use our star, NBA star, we can't use our EuroLeague players. But anyway, so we will continue to fight for the summer in the pre-Olympic games in the summertime.
Thank you very much. Are there questions for the coach and the player in English or in Turkish? For me, it's possible. Okay. No questions? Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a nice trip back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's press conference. World Championship qualification game between Belgium and Turkey. Victory for Turkey. We have here from the Belgian side Coach Dario Gergia and our captain Jonathan Tabou. We're going to start with Jonathan Tabou. What's your thought of the game, please? And I think you have also a special announcement today.
First about the game, I mean, can you hear me? I mean, about the game, I mean, we also that it was not an easy game. In front of us, we had a pretty tough opponent. I think we were not able to match their physicality, their toughness. They play really smart basketball as well. Offensively, we struggled. And at the end, I mean, we saw the result. It's a little bit disappointing because we're playing at home. Our last game to qualify for the World Cup. But again, with the young guys, hopefully that we're gonna learn from this and we're gonna aim for a better future with this young generation to come. So this is about the game. Like Pat say, like I've been saying, it would be my last game. It was my last game today with this jersey. I think I spent more than 15 years wearing this jersey with a lot of pride. Every time I step on the floor wearing this jersey, good times, bad times, I always came back to wear this jersey, to fight over and over again. And I really hope that the next generation is gonna come and be proud as I was for these years wearing this jersey and fight for the country. So yeah, it was my last one.
Thank you, Captain. Coach Dario, please, your analysis of the game.
Emotions for Jonah, because as I said to the guys in locker room, through this 7-8 days together, what we was, I think he showed to the younger guys what kind of professional he is. And probably some of you don't know that he was injured 3 weeks before this campaign and not practicing in the greatest rhythm and all, and he still come here and fight and try to do the best. So I think a lot of these younger guys can learn from him, from Kevin, from Alex, how you wear the jersey of your country and national team. And I really admire him for all what he did through the years. And I hope he will be, if it's less stressful for him, agent very good or something else. Not a coach, because if it's less stressful for him, then probably not that, because being coach is only sometimes crazy guys can do it, but okay. Sadomasochists, but okay, it's like that. So I wish him all the best.
Thank you,
and
Coach.
we will stay friends in all of this year's future for us. So that's first. Second, to bounce back on the game, like Jonathan said, physicality of them from the first momentum. Few turnovers, they took lead fast with the 8-9 points, and we couldn't manage any more that. Problem is that all turnovers, what we make, 16 of them through the whole game, 12 or 13 was laps on the other side. That's a killers. When you make turnover versus team like this, you need to defend that, and at least on the other side, and we couldn't manage that. A lot of points in the paint. In total, 46, what is really a lot, and from our turnovers in global, all 24. So what is wow, a lot, and you cannot control the game that way. Second half, even we still been there 6 minutes on this 14, 15 points, but we didn't react well on the switch defense of them, and they've been, I would say, a bit playing with some of our players. With some of players, they've been going pick and roll, under, changing defenses with the other hedge, and then they go on switches. And in the momentum when we start to rotate also, we couldn't adapt on that well. And mostly what we execute, that some situations on the other level. Here we get some heavy blocks at the end of possessions. But learning process for these young guys. I'm very happy how they reacted also through the whole week. And as I said now on TV, I think we show one thing. If everybody show up and everybody wants to be present and everybody wants to be there together, we have a chance to do something. If no, then we need to see who wants to be there and change generation. Very simple. That's a key. So that's so much about game. Oh.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for Coach Dario or Jonathan? Shoot, please.
Coach Dario,
That's okay. I hear well.
what happened with Bratanovic? He went to the locker room?
Yes, I
And
sent him.
Why?
I sent him to locker room.
Okay. For what reason?
Very simple. We have a rule, what we agreed. When you step on the floor, you give everything. That's 30 seconds, that's 3 minutes, that's 33 minutes, give everything. Why? When you wear this jersey, you need to give it all.
Okay.
Other questions for Coach or Jonathan?
And there's nothing against him. No. Not at all. I love him like a son partly, but sorry. That's for everybody the same.
Jonathan, you said this was your last game. What can we expect next? Is it a place within Basketball Belgium, or is it something else?
As far as sports-wise, or?
Well, sports-wise.
Well, first of all, I would like to finish the season, somewhere in the team. But again, like I said to Jacques, said to Dario, whenever they need me to help, with the national team, whatever, because I feel like I'm part of it. So with this younger generation, I always think that I can help with my knowledge, with my experience. So I think for sure I will stay in the sports. Yes.
And maybe a last question. If you had 3 things you could give the younger players after today's game, what would those 3 things be?
3 things. First of all, is have that motivation, that will to represent this country. For me, from the day one I started playing as a professional, I always had a goal is to be part of the national team. Because I think being part of the best player in your country is always a pride again. That's why I always talk about pride, motivation, and that will desire to come here and compete at the highest level, because not all of us have the chance to go and play abroad. And I think this is a chance to come and compete against the best. I had the chance to play against some NBA players, and I think any player who wants to be a professional in this country gotta aim for that goal. So motivation, pride, desire, will, I can name a lot. For me, it's those things that gotta make you want to come in here and compete.
Thank you. More questions?
Yeah, Coach Dario, what about your future with the Lions?
It's not on me to judge.
They're already talking about a new contract, or?
No, we didn't discuss anything, but it's not on me to judge. There's people who are responsible for that. Are they happy with what we did? Am I the right person for that spot? That's really not on me to judge. This is the biggest pride what you can have. Really. I'm not. This is my country. Like Croatia is my country, so it's the same thing, really. Because I'm so long here that I'm part, and being and presenting this country, it's for me greatest honor. But again, it's not on me to talk about the people like or not like. Also, I know very well what is necessary to be done. I cannot do it without knowing what's next and what is main goal. Yeah, just that.
We fight until the last game for qualification. That's the positive. We beat Serbia 2 times.
Yeah.
So, do you have any regrets
Yes,
for the
I
games
have.
against Latvia, against Greece, or is this the maximum?
No. I have regrets. Games Latvia, both games Latvia. Here we lost with the last possession. In Latvia, Mr. Patrick was with me there, and we was crying at the end of the game almost, because we was 50 seconds till the end in tie game, and we had 2 free throws. We missed 2 free throws. Next possession, they scored 2 free throws. Then we had a 3-pointer to take a lead in a corner. We missed, and they again scored 2 free throws. That's one game. Here, last possession. Greece, I would not call this offensive foul for my daughter, but okay. We are a small country basketball. So that's the 3 games what I regret. Every day of my life probably will go like that always, because that was a chance. And imagine Latvia games we had in that momentum, Sam and Ismail. I think it would be completely different. Today we would maybe talk about being on a chance to be on the World Cup, because it's not like in some other sport you win 1 game and you go to the World Cup. This is really heavy. From Europe can go only a small amount of the teams, and it's 70 or 80 teams who are capable to reach that. So that would be really great. So there is regrets big time. Because we didn't expect we will win a game in Oaxaca in August in front of 20,000 people with Mr. Flying Antetokounmpo and all the guys other. But there was the chances. These 3 games was the chances. But again, first starts from that we all need to be here and all want to play.
Right. Other questions? No. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Have a
for
good
coming.
evening.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.